Hey everyone, this is Annunziata, and I think I have changed a lot over the long time that I haven't been recording. Um, so I have gone to my natural colored hair, and I've kind of changed a little bit. Um, Also, in this first part, I'm not going to have my glasses because they're currently broken. But later on in the video, as we get on into the whole thing, I will have a spare pair, but I won't be using them permanently. I will be getting some uh, sometime after this entire recording. So, yeah. Anyways, welcome back to the barn. We have a new horse that we've had for a little bit. Going on. It's been quite a few months now. 8 months now. Um, I've got him over in the washing bay. I've just got him washed and bathed and everything, and yeah. So this will be our first competition. Well, not competition, but show jumping basically. And yeah, we've been practicing a good bit. And let me go show you the new horse. So everyone, this is Zero. Zero is a stallion. He hasn't been fixed yet. And he is roughly 2.5 to 3 years old. He's an English thoroughbred. Zero came from an abandoned and neglected farm. He was rescued, and he was then taken to an equestrian rehab. He was called Zero there because they didn't know his actual name. And he spent some months in there trying to get fattened up because he had been very malnourished and he hadn't been taken care of properly. So then after he was stronger and was able to be called fit and eligible to be rehomed, he was then taken to an auction house within Silverglade, and that's where I found him. He's been slowly worked on with his flat work. We've had some mishaps with him. He can have a very stubborn side. He can also be rashly angry out of nowhere and not want to do anything. But he that side of him makes him really unworkable. Like we can't do anything with him. Like he won't. We're liable to be hurt, basically. So basically, we just put him back in the stall, or we put him in the pen and let him graze for the rest of the day. But over time, that's sort of been we've been working that out of him, basically. He's a butt. So we've had him for about several to 8 months now. He's really come a long way. And he's become more trusting of me and the others of the barn. We're still learning about each other, and so far, he's a very special horse. I mean, every horse here at the barn is special, but I absolutely love Zero to death. He is going to be my baby for a while. But here at the barn, we take care of a lot of trickners, OTTBs, paints, we have a lot of horses that we care for. And we do a lot of different things. A lot of different styles. We do jumping, we do cross country, we do dressage. We do a lot of stuff here. A lot of these horses come from really harsh backgrounds. We basically do a rescue. Like this one right here. She is an absolute stunner. Stunner. She was almost taken to a factory to be euthanized. All of these horses are my pride and joy. I couldn't do anything without them. I really couldn't. They're absolutely my favorites. Every one of them. But anyways, I'm going to take Zero here. He's ready to be shipped off. And go to our competition area. We have currently arrived at the riding arena. It is really, really early in the morning. And I'm hoping it'll be ready for us. When I got Zero here, there was no way that I was able to ride him. And for me to be on his back right now, bareback, that I've been working with so diligently, it's just really special. Really, really special. So this is the arena that we will be doing our jumping in. They haven't really set it up yet, because it's way too early, but they will when the time comes. After the practice jumps were done, it was time to return to the upper barn and let him cool off and rest for the upcoming event. The sun finally rose over silver-glazed fields, and the world seemed to wake up. I went into the barn and fed Zero. While he ate, I'd brush him, scrape his hooves, and get him prepared for a showing. Once Zero was tacked up and ready, I'd head to the changing area and get into my uniform. Once we were both dressed and ready, I got into the saddle and did a warm-up to the riding arena. Zero was rather bouncy and quite energized to get going. At the riding arena, I tied Zero to a post and ran inside to watch the first few competitors. As I sat there, I felt myself get really, really nervous as I watched. Entrance trot. Our first competitor is Cleo Serrano, riding Rapid Keep, a 3-year-old Hanoverian mare. Trot ground poles. Trot corner ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot corner ground poles. Trot ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot a pass-through. And her score is 295. Entrance trot. Our second competitor is Eileen Woodward, who is riding Bronze Bringer, a 2-year-old Hanoverian stallion. Trot ground poles. Trot corner ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot corner ground poles. Trot ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot Trot a pass-through. And her score is 254. Entrance trot. Our third competitor is Lucille Burt, riding Phoenix Run, a 3-year-old English thoroughbred mare. Trot ground poles. Trot corner ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot corner ground poles. Trot ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot a pass-through. Our score is 328. Walk entrance. Our fourth competitor is Annunciata Gladestone, riding Zero, a 2.5-year-old English thoroughbred stallion. Walk the ground poles. Trot the corner poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Trot the corner poles. Walk the ground poles. Canter up to jump the oxers. Walk, trot, pass through. First score is 279. Well, we made the top 3 in that competition. We made 3rd place. 2nd place was Cleo Serrano, and 1st was Lucille Burt. So we had some really good competition. Zero did a wonderful job, though we still have a lot to work on. For his first competition, he didn't do that bad. I mean, top 3. That's a lot better than what I expected, honestly. Now that the whole thing is over with, we can relax and get packed up. When we get back to the barn, I'll be giving him some treats for working hard. I'm really proud of him. Alright, so that's pretty much the competition that we went to. Well, I wouldn't really say a competition. It was a beginner's level entry, and I think Zero did really well. He really surprised me on following instructions so well. Usually he doesn't really enjoy a lot of people. But then again, I think that surprised him. He's just like, wow, that's a lot of people, oh my god. So, he wasn't quite sure how to act. But he did really, really well. I am very proud of him, and I'm hoping to put him in another beginner's jumping course. His jumping was really, really good. I was proud of him. He handled every single turn and curve and everything else just like he should have. Yeah, we're gonna rest for a while, and have him go back to practice in a couple of days or so. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he is a really good boy. I'm super, super proud of him. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And yeah, until the next one, when I take Zero back out and into more practice scene of jumping and stuff like that. Oh, I never told y'all what I was wanting to do with him, did I? He's going to be like a competitive jumper, around Jarlaheim and just Jorvik in general. So we'll have to see. Some of these horses are mainly race horses, cross country, and dressage. We don't really have any hunter and jumpers, so I'm actually going to be doing Zero as a hunter jumper, possibly. So we'll have to see how this goes. So if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be told when I drop another video. So I will see y'all later. Until next time, bye guys!